Hey guys, check this out. I finally managed to create a fairly reliable and fairly controllable flying device in Besiege. I don't even know what to call this thing. It kind of hovers like a helicopter, but it doesn't really look like a helicopter. I'll just explain how it works and what I did to build this thing. So you can see the basic layout of the frame. There's like a basic square up here, and then I made a little pole going down and a cross. This little grabber at the bottom is for grabbing this mine here, this bomb. And the way I placed that down there was I actually just went to the blocks, went to the wooden block, and I built down a couple of times. And then I was able to place that bomb right there, and then I just deleted those. So it stayed there, and now I can pick it up with the little grabber thing. Now, these propellers on top, I think the game actually just calls them flying blocks. Yeah. These are set to the normal key of O to fly. But I've turned their speed up a little bit using the little built-in parameter editor that came out with the second alpha that they released. These ones on the bottom, though, I actually gave them different controls. This one is down, this one's up, this one's right, and this one's left. And I know that seems backwards unless you think about this one needs to turn in order for it to go forward, so I made it so that it makes sense in the direction that you want to go, I suppose. These also help kind of stabilize it when it's in midair, so when it starts to lean one way or the other, as flying machines in this game always seem to do, I can kind of stabilize it. Now what I'm going to try to do, to show you guys that this thing works, is I'm going to try to pick up this bomb and blow up this little windmill over here. I don't know if I can do it or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm actually going to turn the camera so that it's dead on, so that I have a little bit more control and a little bit more depth perception, I suppose. And I'm going to give this a try. So I need to hit space, and then I need to start holding O almost immediately. And then I can use the controls on the directional pad on my keyboard over here in order to steer it. And I can just let go of O if I start to get a little bit too high up. I can hover that over there, and whenever... Oh, I messed up. Let me try that again. Whenever I want to drop the bomb, I have to hit the V key. I could probably rebind those controls a little bit too, just to make it a little bit less of a stretch across the keyboard for my fingers. Yeah, I got it. And now I can even land this thing kind of sort of. It doesn't land straight, obviously. Oh no. Don't crash. Okay. It doesn't land straight, obviously, because of the little grabber thing on the bottom. Okay, well that was a failed attempt at landing. I kind of lost control, but let me give that another shot. I'm going to come over here and deliver the bomb again. Yeah. Now, if we just kind of release the O key every once in a while, we'll gently hover down, use the controls to steady ourselves, and we've touched down. Not a bad landing. See, it doesn't land exactly straight because the grabber thing on the bottom, I could actually probably make a decoupler to get rid of that thing so it will land straight, or I could just add some legs or something to it. By the way, I forgot to mention, these little canard things on the side, they kind of just add a little bit more stability. I think the thing goes a little bit more out of control when they're not there, when I tested it without putting them there, but when I put them there, I was suddenly able to fly this thing a lot better. Plus, it kind of weighs it down a little bit, so it makes it a little bit more manageable. But I think I can take this thing back off, too. Yeah, I can take off. I can fly wherever I want. Come back over to the level here. Hopefully. I can't exactly see where I'm going, but this should be more or less the right direction. Where am I? Oh, I'm like way above everything, that's why. Oh, I've lost my bearings. My camera's all tilted around, so I can't remember which... Okay, well anyway, you guys get the idea. I kind of got myself turned around, so I couldn't remember which direction was which on the keyboard compared to the propellers on the actual thing. But, you know, it's actually pretty durable. It just landed this thing upside down, and I don't think anything's damaged. Everything looks right as rain. I just, you know, it's kind of messed up because I can't flip it back over. Maybe if I rock it back and forth a little bit, give a little bit of that action, maybe I can at least break it. After a quick key rebind and a little bit of practice, I've gotten a lot better at flying this contraption of mine. And what I'd like to do is try bombing this statue. Very nice. I bumped into it a little bit, but that's okay. And then, ooh, carefully now. Land. Yeah. Now I'm king of the castle.